Hi, I'm Tina, and I want to tell you a little bit more about how you can work with me on developing your speaking strategy to start getting the right kind of clients for you and start getting the results that you are worth and what you deserve. Now, here's the thing. I can't guarantee that by working for 6 months with me that you're going to get rich quick in 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, or whatever. That's absolutely impossible to say at the outset. What I can guarantee, though, is that you will develop the right presentations that fit and work for you. I will help you put together a strategy and a speaking style that works with your personality and that is going to work with the right kind of audience for you. Because if you just follow these one-shoe-fits-all kind of techniques promised by these gurus who offer you 6 figures and, you know, all the rest of it, you're likely to get clients that are not right for you. You're going to attract the wrong people. And if they're the wrong people who are being attracted to you, they're not going to want to pay you, you know. But if you're attracting the right people who really get you, who get where you're coming from, they will pay. One of my clients said to me this week that because she really connected with me and we totally got where I was coming from, and that was what she wanted. She said that even though funds were tight, and this is her words, she said, I was going to move heaven and earth to make sure that I was able to work with you. I mean, crikey, and she's got to be one of the best clients because she not only, you know, really made it happen to work with me, but she does the homework. She, you know, is really motivated, and, you know, we have such a great time working together. And I'm so blessed because I've got so many clients like that. Now, if you rewind back to where I used to be when I was following all these 6, 7, you know, figure gurus and how they speak, I was struggling. I couldn't get people to pay what I deserved, you know, and now people are telling me that they will move heaven and earth to work with me. What a difference. And the difference is that I am being congruent with who I am. And that's what I want to do when I'm working with you. I want to spend time with you figuring out what's your message, you know, who you are, what kind of speaker you are. And I'm not going to give you a one-shoe-fits-all. Yes, I have a curriculum, and I'm going to go through that curriculum in a minute because I think it's still important that you know that you can expect a structure from working with me and that there are measurable outcomes. Because, you know, if you're paying good money, you want to be certain that you're going to get certain outcomes, and those outcomes are that you will have the things which are going to give you, the tools which are going to give you to attract those clients and start getting the right people working with you. So I'm going to switch over to a slideshow now so that I can go through what you can expect from working with me, and then I'll pop back on at the end just to say hi again and then invite you to get in touch with me. Okay, so here's all the details of how you can work with me right now. So first of all, because I already have now a number of clients that I'm working with, I only have one slot available. That slot is available to work intensively with me over the next 6 months. Now, although I mentioned already that I'm not into these get-rich-quick schemes, and I can't, you know, guarantee you a particular level of income. That's all going to depend on you, your business, and, you know, where you are with your journey so far. But it is important to consider a return on your investment. So I do want you to think about how you will profit and how you will get your money back. And that is exciting because there are so many different ways that you can do it. So it's important for you to just consider what are your numbers. You know, if you've got a low-end product, how many of those might you expect to sell comfortably, say, for example, on a webinar or on a talk that you can give? You know, what about mid-range products? What about a single VIP client even? And add those together, because it is absolutely possible to make money fairly quickly from just one great presentation that you can give at a networking event, or a webinar that you can set up. So although I'm not in the game of promising you, yeah, work with me and within a year you'll have cracked 6 figures, 7 figures, or whatever, I do still want you to focus on the fact that speaking is going to get you clients, and the right kind of clients who will move heaven and earth, to kind of work with you. And it really helps to focus on how you're going to do that. So write these down and then kind of come up with, what might your combination be to get you a return on your investment. And there are so many ways of doing it. Now, getting there might seem daunting. It can seem that there's so many things to master to build a successful business and generate clients consistently. And it was that consistency that I had trouble with, going back a few years ago. But when you know what to do, when you know where and how to speak, you can put together a repeatable system and process to follow that can bring you consistent money into your business and a consistent flow of clients. So what I'm going to do is take you through those steps, and we start at the first step and we will climb that ladder step by step. Rome wasn't built in a day, which is why I like to work with people in 6-month chunks. I'm not going to lie to you. Yes, we can look at the easy ways of bringing cash into your business, and we can do that within the first month. But to build that consistent business, it does take time. It may not take the full 6 months. We might really have cracked a good backbone of that within, say, 3 or 4 months. But again, it does depend on your starting point. But what we will do is we'll take it from where you are now and take it step by step until we're building, a really successful, reliable business with a reliable business income that you can, be sure of going forwards. So the first things first, like I said, we do look at where the easy cash is in your business, earning your bread and butter today. And what we can do is put together a little webinar that's going to create something for you to generate interest and start bringing in a level of cash right now. Then, of course, what we're going to do is look at building the business for the longer term over that 6-month period. And something that you can tweak and continue working on beyond that 6 months period. Okay, so the outcomes that you're going to need, both to bring in money right away and to build that longer term, consistent business. I'm going to give you everything that you need to speak about and promote your business. Okay, we're going to look at developing a strategy to integrate your speaking with your other marketing activities. And this is what most other trainers don't do. They don't integrate with the whole. So what we're going to need to look at is your overall strategy. So let's say, for example, a webinar. You're going to need to know who to target that webinar to. You're going to need to work on your message and your presentation. You're going to need to know what's the best thing to do at the end to invite people to a one-to-one consultation, or to actually sell, a high-ticket product, or to sell a low-ticket product. And then you need the amazing talk that's going to convert and achieve that. But then you need bums on seats, so you're probably going to need the whole marketing funnel and things like, so for example, Facebook ads. Now, I'm not a total expert in the entire marketing activities and the entire cycle, but I'm going to tell you everything that you need to do. And then, for example, if you need a bit of extra help on Facebook ads, at least you can make informed choices and decisions about what else you need, as well as the amazing presentation for your webinar too. So the details. By the end of working with me, you're going to have the perfect elevator pitch for any kind of networking situation. That can be a business situation, like you might be going to an event or a breakfast networking or a lunch or something like that. But it actually could be a personal thing that you're at. You might be going to a wedding or a birthday party, or you just might be out and about meeting new people, and there's that inevitable question, what do you do? Okay, so you are going to have the perfect answer to that question, what do you do? Then there's what I call intromercial for those formal networking events where you're given 1 minute to address the entire room. Sometimes it might be a little bit less than that, so you might get 30 or 40 seconds. Sometimes you might get a couple of minutes, but you're going to know exactly how to put that together because most people have got no clue on how to do this properly. We're going to then develop a laser targeted 60-minute signature talk, which will be the talk that you perfect and that you give every time you go out to a different kind of event. Now, sometimes when you speak at different events, you're going to get given a different time slot. So I'm going to teach you how to adapt your talk to fit those different time slots. So whether you're given 10 minutes or 90 minutes, you're going to know exactly how to take your core talk and get the key parts to either shrink down or stretch to really fill the time that you're given. You're going to have a core webinar to sell your signature program. You're going to end up with a welcome video for your website, videos for your squeeze pages and sales pages. And in fact, you're going to know how to do all sorts of videos. So things like video blogging, Facebook Lives, using YouTube Live and all that kind of stuff. So any opportunity to speak about your business and get your message out there, I'm going to teach you how to do, so that not only can you do it, but that you can do it well and get results from your efforts. You're then going to also be given, we're going to work on a one-to-one conversation to upsell your VIP and high ticket options, because a lot of people really don't have a structure and they do not know how to sell from that one-to-one conversation. And there are two types of these conversations. One is where you're offering, say, for example, a strategy call, which is not meant to be a sales pitch in any shape or form. And don't do that. Don't sell a free strategy session. People are a bit shy of that now anyway. So, when you give a strategy session, it has to be absolutely content filled. But I'm going to help you to do that in a way where people are going, this is amazing. I want more of this. So then at the end, you can say, look, would you like to hear about options for working with me? And then you go into that sales part of it. Or you can have a dedicated chat where you say to people, look, come and have a chat and we'll talk about working together. Okay, so that's different. Okay, and I'm going to help you with both of those. I'm also going to help you work out a model that's going to form the basis of your signature system, and that will be the, again, foundation of all your talks, your webinar, and you can even use it for your product and your book and all that kind of stuff. All of this is going to give you the confidence and credibility that's going to attract the perfect clients to you. Okay, that's going to get people saying they want to move heaven and earth to work with you. Okay, so like I said, we're going to take it step by step, one thing at a time. We're going to focus on bringing in the cash now, bread and butter today, and then we're going to start working on jam tomorrow. Okay, so what's the investment? Well, first of all, you're going to get a 2-hour one-to-one intake session. Then you're going to get an hour session with me every single week, and that adds up over 6 months to around 26 hours of one-to-one support. And at my normal hourly rate, that would cost around $7,800. But I'm offering it right now to just one client for only $1,997. Okay, now there are installment plans available. So, please speak to me if you really would like to work with me so that you can get your speaking and your business message out there. Remember, come back to what can you achieve? How are you going to get that return of investment? And actually, you can do it very, very easily. One VIP client for yourself, or depending on what your rates are, mid-range, it might be just 2 or 3 clients is going to get you that money back. And then I promise you it's repeatable. What we put together is going to give you sustainable clients moving forward, and it's going to be an income that you can rely on. Okay, so what are the next steps? I only have 1 slot available, so contact me now. I'm going to end this slideshow presentation and just pop back on the video in a tick. But you can either PM me or you can email me at tina@tinasibley.com. Okay, so that's what you can expect from working with me. If that resonates with you, then I invite you to contact me and let's have a chat and discuss whether or not we're a good fit going forwards and if I'm in the right place to help you achieve what you want to achieve. Now, again, I can't iterate enough. If you're just after a get rich quick scheme, you know, how am I going to earn money for the sake of earning money, then I'm not for you. If, however, you want to develop yourself as a congruent speaker who's going to attract the right people to you and therefore end up getting paid you know, by people who want to move heaven and earth to be with you, then, like I say, get in touch with me, send me a personal message and let's arrange to hop on Skype and have a chat. So there it is, and if you're interested, I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.